This is Andy Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. I'm delighted to be joined by cruiserweight giant Mikael Lawal here at the Boxer weigh-in on Monday night. Mikael, first and foremost, how are you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you, man?
I'm good. It's good to catch up with you for the first time, to be fair. Obviously, uncertain times around the world at the minute. How have kind of the past 7 or 8 months influenced or impacted yourself?
Yeah, it's been hard. Just having to, the first lockdown, not really knowing how to train or do anything. Then coming out of that, then having to come back into another lockdown, then having to fight in lockdown as well. And so it's been a bit weird for me. Yeah, yeah, that's cool. So it's just one of those things, really. But I'm looking forward to this fight. I can finally let out a bit of aggression, and and it's controlled as well. So I'm looking forward to it.
Talk to me about your opponent for tomorrow night. What do you know about him?
Yeah, Ossie. I've sparred him quite a few times back in the day. Especially when I kind of first started boxing, I used to spar him a lot. So I was, having to, it's just business at the end of the day. So I could say that he's kind of a friend almost, but it's just one of those things where now I'm gonna be fighting him, and it's just business, and I've got to do what I need to do to get him out of there.
There's a lot of hype around the cruiserweight division, certainly domestically. Do you feel like you need to make a statement tomorrow night to make sure people don't forget about you?
Right now, I'm just trying to box and do what I need to do. I'm not really trying to make no big statement or whatnot. At the end of the day, I'm just trying to, even tomorrow, I'm trying to get as many rounds as I can, do what I need to do. And just to get out raw stuff, because I've been out the ring for like a year and a bit now. So, me really trying to make a statement that doesn't really make sense at this point. I guess going into other fights, I'm not like I'm looking past this, but going into other fights, and I'll probably try to make a bit more of a statement. But for now, I'm just taking it easy and doing what I need to do.
I know it's hard to say because, as we've said earlier on in this interview, the world's kind of in uncertain times at this moment. But have you thought about next year, provided obviously tomorrow night goes to plan, have you thought about how you want the year to play out for yourself?
Just hopefully, God willing, tomorrow goes to plan. Next year I'm just trying to go for eliminate for the British title, then maybe even European, then from then on go on to the world titles and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm definitely trying to mix in with all these guys. I'm not trying to duck anyone. I'm trying to fight and show that I belong with these guys. So that's what I'm trying to do.
That's something I was about to ask you. How far off, say, title fights do you feel you are?
I'm not too far off, because I guess after this fight and maybe my next fight for the eliminate for the British title, any fights that come to the door, that's it. I'm taking it.
Mikael, one fight in the cruiserweight division I just want to get your thoughts on, involving a British man, Lawrence Okolie. He's announced he's going to be challenged for the WBO title against Usyk-Glowacki. What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I've watched Glowacki, and I've seen him fight, and obviously I've sparred Okolie and stuff. And from my experience of sparring Okolie, and I feel like he's got what it takes, and it would be good, domestically for him to bring the belt back here. So all the best wishes with him, and hopefully he does well and brings it back home.
Just another man I want to get your thoughts on is Alexander Usyk, obviously previously undisputed cruiserweight king, moved up to heavyweight. 2 fights there, most recently against Usyk-Chisora. How do you feel he's adjusted to the heavyweight division?
I feel like he adjusted well. A lot of people are kind of trying to gun him for I guess not knocking out Chisora and whatnot, but it's just, to knock out a grown-ass man it's really hard anyways. But he did well. He boxed. He outboxed him. He showed that he's many classes above Chisora and whatnot in my eyes, and did the business, and that's what's about. He got the win, and and he looked good doing it. So that's what matters. So I personally think he's doing well, and I look up to him as well. So yeah, that's all.
Mikael, final thing, tomorrow night will be behind closed doors. How do you obviously feel about knowing that it'll be a very different atmosphere to what you've experienced in your career so far?
Yeah, it's just one of those things in life. You just got to adapt, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna have to adapt to the situation. And at the end of the day, there's just one man in front of me, regardless of crowd or no crowd. So I'm pretty much used to it. And for me, I was trying to get this little scuffle and just get it done, and that's what I'm trying to do.
And just for everyone who will tune in tomorrow night, who can't be there to watch you, what would you like to say to them?
Yeah, man, just stay tuned, you know, watch, and hopefully I gain some fans and some supporters, and yeah, I hope you follow my journey.
Mikael, it's been a pleasure to catch up with you. I'm sure I'll speak to you again soon. Thank you for speaking to Boxing Social.
It was a pleasure, man. Thank you very much.